free at last. Wall Street Journal reporter and two other prisoners, Paul Whelan, and are back on U.S. soil this morning. They are now in San Antonio, Texas, where they will be evaluated at an Army medical center. The three Americans were part of the biggest U.S.-Russian prisoner swap in post-Soviet history. The swap involved 24 prisoners in 7 countries. Let's get to it. Gordon Lubold covers the foreign policy beat for the Wall Street Journal, and he was at Andrews Air Force Base the other night when they arrived. Gordon, thanks for being with us. We have talked on this program repeatedly about Evan Gershkowitz being arrested for what, a lot of people would say no good reason, just doing his job as a journalist over there. You were there. What was that scene like?
That's right. Thanks for having me. To say it was a feeling of elation, it would be an understatement, because it was the end of more than a year, and also a long day for particularly a lot of the folks who had been following this story at the Journal, including our senior editors and leadership who were there that night.
Gordon, unfortunately, we've had far too much of this. We had tracked, the story of Jason Rezaian from the Washington Post years ago, when he was unfairly arrested in Iran and was held in captivity there for a while. What message does this send to people when journalists who are doing their job and reporting the news are arrested on trumped-up charges like this?
Sure. I mean, this is a bit of a policy debate, if not controversy, within this administration and previous administrations, about whether it's good to spend the time essentially trading hostages for other hostages, some of whom are killers, as is the case of the Russian Vadim Krasikov, who was kind of the linchpin of this particular deal. I think the reporting we've done suggests that this administration and others previously believe you got to get Americans out who are wrongfully detained. Mm-hmm. They've actually seen less evidence. They would say they've seen less evidence of these deals creating a bigger market for detaining other hostages in the future. They've seen some of these cases actually go down.
Of course, this still goes on. Austin Tice has still not been returned to his home. He's been missing in the Middle East for some time. He's believed to be still alive. What if you could just take us to Andrews that night at the Joint Base? What was the lead up to that moment where the plane arrived? And did you get any sense, from not only Evan, but also, Paul Whelan and the other folks on that plane, what that moment was like when they finally, stepped foot back on American soil?
Sure. I mean, some of the context for that day was that obviously Evan's family, the family of the other hostages, the leadership of the Journal had been following this for the last several days. As we know, many reporters have been brought in under an embargoed basis to report all this out so that they could have stories ready to go that day. There was a little bit of a drama earlier that day where at least one outlet broke the embargo and reported the news, which created some potential peril for the deal to go through, because in that case, Evan was still on a Russian plane, but Evan and Paul and the others were still on a Russian plane headed for Ankara, Turkey, and there was some concern that it could jinx the deal. But we got through that. We got to Andrews, a few hours before the arrival of the plane at 11:36 or something. And big media contingent. Obviously, the families were there. The president and the vice president showed up. A bunch of other White House officials. It was a big group. And, to see first Paul Whelan come out of the plane, get big hugs, talk to the president, vice president, and his family, and then Evan came out. As you can see in the pictures,
right.
His physical health and resiliency to pick up his mother, and then also to later talk to the press,
right.
Boys was reassuring.
Gordon Lubold covers foreign policy for the Wall Street Journal. Thank you for taking us inside this scene at Joint Base Andrews the other night. It was good to talk to you, Gordon. Thank you.
Thank you.